Good morning, everyone. I am calling in from chilly Melbourne, and I'm Barbara Kipski, who is facilitating this group. And I've been thinking about how to make the group sustainable. So I wanted to explain to you the model, which is based on Kate Raworth's donut economics. So donut economics is an idea where there's sort of like the inside of the donut and then the outside of the donut. And in the middle of the donut, it's just not enough money, resources for something to be sustainable. And on the outside of the donut is more than we need. So taking more of the resources than is necessary. So the idea is that we get people out of the middle, because there's a lot of people in the middle, and we don't keep trying to get outside and just take as much as we want. So we're looking at a way of making the whole world more sustainable by looking at staying within the donut. Now, how that applies to us as a group is what I'd like to do is I'm going to try and give you my version of it, which I saw another business do, and I just loved it so much. So you'll see on the picture there, I gave the monthly running cost for this group. So 3 things that have to happen for me to host the group is I need data, I need a professional Zoom account, and I'm gonna need power. So I've put powered campsite because, as some of you might not know, I am hitting the road. I have given notice to my landlord and I'm going on a giant adventure into the unknown. So I will need somewhere definitely with power. So you might be going, oh, well, those costs, Barb, they're not that fixed. And in some ways you're right. So they're a bit of an estimate. So the data is based on the plan I'm on, that I've got a plan that I can get 80 gigs of data for $150. So I said data would be about $10 a month. Zoom, the Zoom plan is $21 a month, but that's for the whole Zoom, and maybe I'll use it for other things. So I just want to be really transparent here. And maybe I won't need a powered campsite at $40 a night. Maybe I'll be house sitting, or maybe I'll be at someone's place. But anyway, it gives you an idea. So I reckon that $191 a month is the absolute minimum to really keep the group functioning. And then the next layer of things is I looked at my own professional development that relates to the work. So I'm in an Inquiry Circle group, and that's $50 a month. And that one for me, I've already prepaid that for the year. So, so that's an investment that I made in being in that group. And that's Todd Smith's group. And I highly recommend you check out his blog if you're not already on it. He is a beautiful Byron Katie facilitator, and he has a great blog. And he does retreats for our Inquiry Circle group about every 2 months, and he charges 200 Canadian, which is close-ish. It turns out to be a little bit more in Australian dollars. So I am budgeting about $100 a month for attending those retreats. They're virtual. Clearly, you can't get to Canada for $100. And I'm also tuning into Byron Katie, who is doing live Zooms as well, and highly recommend you tune into her Zooms. And you can find out about those on her website, which is thework.com, or if you just Google Byron Katie. And you can go without paying anything, but I feel like it's really important to support her work. So I choose $10 US per time when I go. So I budgeted that in at $60 a month in Australian dollars. So I'm saying my professional development that is directly related to this group is $210 a month. So when I put together the donut, I would like the amount of money that we generate as a group to be between the 200 absolute minimum and about 500, which would feel like, ooh, this group is really sustaining itself, but not taking more than I need at this point. So I hope that makes some kind of sense. The thing with the donut, with how I want to ask you for money is I want to be really transparent. And if it feels like something that you go, yes, I do want to contribute to, then I'd love to invite you to. And if you don't feel like, or you don't have the money, I still want you to come because it's really important. And we'll see how it works. This is a bit experimental to do things this way. I think the easiest, less fee way would be for me to give you my bank account details, and then I won't name names, but I can show the group how we're tracking, so you know if we're getting close to our $200 a month, or if we've hit the 500 and that's it for the month. No need to contribute further. And if you can only do things on credit card, just let me know and I can make a link. I've got different accounts like Square that I could do, but there's always fees taken. So it's nice if it can just be a direct deposit. Anyhow, that's the donut economics. I'm hoping you will ask questions and get me to clarify what I'm talking about. And excellent. And I hope to see you in the group. Yeah, bye for now.